Hello everyone. Here in this problem, we need to find out the value of a minus b plus c whole square minus a minus b minus c whole square divided by a minus b. So the four options are plus 4c, minus 4c, 6abc and 2c. We have to select which is the correct answer. For that, let's write this numerator value. We have a minus b plus c whole square minus a minus b minus c whole square whole divided by that a minus b. Now this numerator is in the form of a square minus b square, which is equals to a plus b times a minus b. Let's expand this with respect to this algebraic identity. Then we can write this as, let's consider this entire unit as a, this as b. Then we can write a plus b, that is a minus b plus c plus b, that is a minus b minus c. Now move on to a minus b. So we're gonna write this first term a as it is, a minus b plus c minus a minus b minus c. Here we don't need that bracket, so let's erase this one. Here also we don't want that. Now let's simply write that denominator part a minus b. Now let's simplify this numerator value at first. We're going to keep writing these three terms as it is. So we're going to write here in the numerator a minus b plus c. We have to multiply this plus with these three terms, plus into all these three terms will going to give us same terms. So we're going to keep this plus into a. We're going to have that plus a plus into minus b. We're going to have that minus b plus into minus c. We're going to get that minus c. So this is our first term times here a minus b plus c. We will keep these three terms as it is. Minus into plus a gives us minus a. Minus into minus b gives us plus b. Minus into minus c gives us plus c. Whole divided by that denominator part a minus b. Now let's cancel this plus c and minus c, and also here we can cancel this minus b plus b, and also we can cancel this plus a minus a. Thereafter we can write a plus a. This a and this a gives us 2a, and this minus b gives us minus 2b, and here we are left with c and c, that is 2c, whole divided by that a minus b. Further, by simplifying this, we can write 2 times of a minus b times 2c divided by that a minus b. Now we can cancel this minus ab and minus ab. At last we are left with only 2 times of 2c, which gives us 4c. That is the correct answer. So we can say that this option 1 is the correct answer. That is the solution. Let's move on to second question. Here in the second question, it is given that the number of faces, edges and vertices of a polyhedron are 5, 8 and x respectively. Then the value of 3f plus 3e minus 3x is, we have to select the correct option among these four options. For that, we have to use Euler's formula to find out the value of E, because here we have the value of faces and edges. We don't know the value of x, that is vertices. To find that, let's use Euler's formula. It says that f plus v is equals to e plus 2. That is, the sum of faces and vertices is always equal to the sum of edges of any polyhedron plus 2. So faces value is 5, vertices value is taken as x, so we're going to keep it as x, plus edges value it is given 8 plus 2. Now 5 plus x is equals 8 plus 2, that is 10. Then x is equals 10 minus 5. X is equals, we have 5. So the value number of vertices in that polyhedron is equals to 5. Now let's simplify this. 3f plus 3e minus 3x. So 3f, that is 3 into value of f is 5 plus 3e, that is value of e is 8, minus 3x, that is the value of x is 5. So we have 3 5s are 15 plus 3 8s are 24, minus into plus we have minus, 3 5s are we have 15, minus 15 plus 15 get cancelled. At last we are left with 24. So this is the correct answer. So you can say that this option 2 is the correct answer. That is the solution. Let's move on to next question. In the third question, it is given that marks obtained by students of a class are 39, 36, 37, 31, 42 and 25. And here we need to find out the sum of mean and range of the given data. So here let's find out the sum of the mean and range of the data, and let's select which is that correct option. So let's first try to find out the mean of this given data. To find out the mean, we have to rewrite these all observations in ascending order. So let's do that first. So first we're gonna write 25, then we have that 31, then we have that 36, later 37, then we have 39, at last we're gonna write 42. Now we have written these all observations in ascending order. So how are you going to calculate mean? Mean is always equal to sum of all observations divided by number of observations. So mean is always equals to sum of all observations divided by number of observations. So let's find out the sum of all these observations. So we're going to write 25 plus 31 plus we have 36 plus 37 plus 39 plus 42 divided by, here we got total 6 observations. So number of observations will going to be 6. Now which is equals to, let's find out sum. So 2 plus 9 gives us 11, 11 plus 7 18, 18 plus 6 24, 25 plus 5 30, 0 as it is, 3 carry, 4 plus 3 7, plus 3 10, 13, 16 to 18 plus that carry 3 21. So we have 210 by 6, 6 ones are 6, 3s are 18, 3 remains, that becomes 36, 5s are. So the value of mean is 35. Similarly, let's calculate range of that data. Range is always equals to highest observations minus lowest observation. Here in this given data, highest observation is 42 and the lowest observation is 25. Let's subtract that 25 in that 42. So we have 42 minus 25, which gives us 17. So range of the data is 17. Now we got the range. We have the value of mean. Let's find out mean plus range. So mean plus range is equals to 35 plus 17, which gives us 52. That is the correct option. So option 2 is the correct answer. That is the solution. I hope you all got all these three solutions. Thank you for watching the video.